With today's technology, there seems to be an abundance of resources to find new fishing spots, from Google Maps to FishBrain, trout routes, even your state's interactive fishing map. But have you ever thought of using Randonautica to locate new fishing areas? But what exactly is Randonautica? Randonautica is a phone application that generates random coordinates on a map for users to explore within a 10-mile radius. I used this app to generate random coordinates in hopes that it would put me near new water to fish, and it worked. Here's what happened. All right, people, we've arrived at our first spot. This is like some optimist park next to a busy road that's got baseball fields. But way back yonder, there's a creek that goes pretty much the whole way around. So that's perfect. We're gonna grab the fly rod and get to fishing. See what we can do. Check out my boots, man. They are just coming apart, dude. I haven't even had these for like a year. And man, shoestrings are all beat up. I guess I could replace those, but the seams are like busting. Oh well. So I'm gonna try to stay within the confines of the radius that it gave me, which is quite a bit of area. So got quite a few spots to fish. This up here looks pretty good though. So now that I can wade, we're just gonna try to get up here to some of these areas. I'm sure that there's trout in here. And this creek is like right in the middle of town too. It just kind of cuts through the whole town. Never fished here, man. So if we can catch a fish today, it'll be my first fish in this creek. Doesn't look too bad, honestly. If nothing else, man, it's kind of cool for this app to like randomly generate me a new fishing spot. This looks kind of good. There's like a nice tree hanging over the hole right there. That's always awesome. No fish yet, you guys, but we're definitely seeing some interesting stuff. I mean, here's the front of someone's vehicle just jammed up against this tree right here. Looks like maybe a Kia, maybe from the headlights. I don't really see an emblem, but man, that sucks. That sucks. But there's like a little run up here we might try to fish. And if we don't get any bites, this water is just super still right here. It's just calm, slow moving water. Not exactly ideal for what I have tied on. I could switch my rig, but I don't really want to just yet. We got all day. So I'm gonna go downstream, if nothing else. We're starting to kind of push outside of the confines of where Randonautica put us. But I do see some moving water right here. So we're gonna try to drift that and work downstream. Definitely seeing some interesting stuff though. For this to be right in the middle of town, this place is trashed, man. Absolutely trashed. Yikes. All right, folks, well, we covered some water right there. No fish. This creek is pretty torched, I'll say that. But we got some area downstream that we can cover, according to Randonautica. We're gonna see what's going on with that. This might be the best spot I've seen so far. Oh, no way. Yo, we got a little wild trout. Yo, Randonautica, yo. Check that out. Check that out. Right here. Yo, that is awesome. Try to get my rod out of the water. We're gonna fish here for a second. I can't believe that, you guys. We actually caught a fish using Randonautica. New spot. All right, guys, we're gonna get a little release on this fish and try it again. Look at that, man. First Randonautica fish right there, dude. Who needs Google Maps? Who needs trout routes? I'm just kidding. Those things are really, really good, but dude, this is kind of cool. All right, let's try it again. All right, well, that's cool. We're not striking out on Randonautica. We definitely just broke the ice, so I'm gonna keep walking down a little bit. I think I can walk a little bit further before I'm kind of outside of my radius zone. And if we don't catch anything, we're just gonna have to generate another spot and hope that there's water. So let's walk a little bit more.
Oh, yo, no way. That's a nice one. That is a nice one, y'all. Oh, whoa, I didn't expect this. That fish came out from under that brush pile. No way. He hit the freaking dry fly. Yo, that's a brook trout. No way that just happened, y'all. As I was saying, we're gonna leave. That is crazy cool. Let's go. I'm blown away. He came out from underneath that little brush pile right there. That is insane, dude. That's a nice brook trout. I don't know where this guy came from, but he is nice. This isn't a stocked place either. This is a good looking brook trout. Check that out. Beautiful fish, man. Beautiful fish. All right, you guys, let's let this guy go. Man, that is so cool. He's not bad either. It's a pretty big fish, honestly. Dude, yes. That's awesome, man. I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice to leave this spot. We'll make a few more drifts and we got to generate something else, but that's sick, dude. That is so cool. Yes. All right, people. Well, that's it for this little leg of the trip. I generated a new point. It's kind of pretty far away, so we're gonna get to moving. So far, pretty successful. 2 fish. We hooked 3. Couldn't land the last one though, but that's okay. I'm pretty excited about the next spot. Let's go check it out. We're at the next spot. I couldn't exactly get where it wanted me to go, but we're as close as we can get. The water looks really good. Thankfully, it generated me near some water again, so that's pretty sick. Let's get down here, let's see if we can catch some fish. So if I guess you're ever having a tough time finding fishing spots, download this app. It's free, and just generate them and keep generating. You can generate like 4 or 5 times a day until it takes you somewhere near water. So this looks just as good as any. Let's see what's happening, man. Oh yeah. Whoa, hey now. This looks awesome. Okay. I can get down with this. Check it out, y'all. Oh my goodness. We're gonna start down here at this hole and work our way up. Wow. Didn't expect this. This is a little bit of a cut above the last spot, even though the last spot was awesome. This is insane. Still got this same little net tied on, so see if we can get something cool here. Anything at all. This is a nice looking hole. I tried to go behind me, and unfortunately there's a bunch of signs back there that say do not come in here. So again, I'm not trying to get in trouble today. Looks like there's 1 or 2 more holes I can fish up that way before I see some other signs. So man, I guess that's an issue with this, is that it'll generate you some places to go, but it may not know for sure if they're private or not. I guess that's up to you of whether you want to go in and take that chance though. I necessarily don't. I don't think it's worth all that. Catching a nice fish would be cool though. We can fish this hole, and up ahead it looks like it's private, and there's a house up there too, so I don't want to get into that mess. So we're just gonna fish this hole, man, and try to generate another spot. It's a beautiful spot, beautiful place. I'm sure there's fish here, but just not in this little stretch that I'm able to fish. Well, you guys, as beautiful as this place is, up ahead there's like 3 signs that say no trespassing and stuff like that. So we're gonna try to generate another spot, hopefully near water, and hopefully catch some fish, man. This place is beautiful, and I'll probably come back here another day. If nothing else, I found a new little stretch, small stretch, but it is a stretch. And yeah, let's get going. It got all the way down to my last generation of coordinates. You only get a few that you can use a day before it either resets the next day or you have to buy more like points to do it. Thankfully, it brought me to this spot. and this is a wild trout stream. So that's perfect, man. It's almost like Randonautica knows what I'm trying to do today. Kind of spooky. Anyways, this creek looks awesome. It's a wild trout stream. I saw signs on the way up. I've never fished here, but I'm excited, dude. Let's jump in. Man, this app's taking me to some cool places today, man. I didn't really expect this. You know, this is some really, really nice water. And I'm gonna be easy. Creep over here on this bank. Let's try to make a few casts. A few pitches with the old fly rod. I went ahead and I tied something on a lot smaller. It's got a smaller bead. Might help me in this little tiny situation right here. So we're still dry dropping, hoping for a fish. This place is beautiful. Oh, this looks so good. Wow. We got a few little nice areas to fish. Just gonna take our time. Creep up on it real slow. Start left, probably go right. Some nice rocks over there. I think I might see a fish out there. We'll get there eventually. Oh, oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, yes. There we go, you guys. Is that a brook trout? I don't know what this is just yet. Hold on. We got one. Let's go. It's a little rainbow. Dude, that's awesome. There we go, man. Up here, high up in this creek, some wild waters, and we found this little rainbow guy. Make sure yeah, I think he's unhooked. Look at that. Wow, that's awesome. I think something tried to get him right there. See ya, buddy. There we go, man. Yes. Sitting right up underneath all that. We did get a fish, dude. We're gonna keep going. This is sick. I think swapping to a smaller fly helped us for sure right there. I mean, you saw how small that fish was. This is some really, really small water, at least for me. I'm sure people fish much smaller, but here where I live, this is considered pretty small. So I will take that, man. That's awesome. I was hoping there'd be a bite over there. Could be another one. We'll see. More than likely some really small fish that we're dealing with, so we need to be easy. All right, let's go up to the next hole. That was awesome, dude. Never been so excited to catch a 3-inch fish in my life. All right, man, we'll keep going. That's a beautiful spot too. There's so many beautiful little holes here, and there's a cave up there in the woods. That looks scary. That might be the scariest thing I've seen all day, but we're gonna leave it alone. I was really hoping there'd be a fish right there, but it's okay. It's a-okay. Oh! Oh, there was one under that rock. No way. Another rainbow, y'all. We did get another one in this creek. That's amazing. I saw my fly like hesitate and I thought I was stuck on that rock. But no, that was a fish. Sure enough, man, that's our second one in this little creek. I'm gonna get him over here away from this current so he's not fighting the current. Just right here. What a beautiful little fish, you guys. Hanging out right here on this ledge. There's something exciting about coming out here, and even though they're small, it's not really the point, you know? The point is to do something new, and we're being successful with that, man. I couldn't be happier. Let's take a look at this fish. We might even get a little underwater release on him. Man, Look at that. Beautiful little rainbow trout. Let's stick him back in the water, get our other camera out, and we'll let him go. Man, that's so awesome. That's our second fish in this creek, man. Another wild little fish, beautiful, pristine little guy. I don't care if he was 3 inches long, man. I've worked really hard for that fish, and Randonautica came through again. That's amazing. I never would have thought that it would have ended up like this. I thought I was just gonna get generated to a bunch of BS places, and about 2 or 3 of those generations were, you know, where there was no water, but I just kept regenerating, and it brought me here, man. It brought me here. Fun little idea for sure. And now I have a new creek to fish. It's awesome. Now I am stuck on a rock. That fish was hanging out right there. Oh, 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 we're slaying them now, y'all. Slaying them now. We are slaying them now, dude. Check that out. Is this another little bow? Yes, sir. He might be the smallest one, but I love him just the same, man. As I've always, did he go? He's so small he went through the holes in the net. Let me just get him undone. Any fish is a good fish, y'all. Beautiful. See a little pal. And if you match your tackle with what you're fishing for, which this is a 4-way 8-foot rod. I mean, there's smaller rods out there, but this is perfect. This is perfect for this situation. I've got just enough reach. It's still fun to fight these little fish, you know. I wouldn't come out here with like a 8-weight, you know, slinging a freaking streamer or anything like that, but I don't do that anyways. That's great, dude. We caught 2 little fish in this general area. Sick. And we got a hole up ahead that looks like heaven. And that's probably where we'll stop it today, y'all. This has been awesome. This has just been awesome. Man, if this isn't a beautiful little hole, I don't know what is. This is just phenomenal. Again, we're gonna sneak up to it, work our way from the back to the front, and just work it, man. It's that simple. Just work it. This old little dry drop rig. So much fun. No way! There are fish in here. Oh yes. The further we go up, man, this one ain't too bad. More little fish we're finding. I figured there'd be something in here though. Wow. Keep them in the water. I'm having a blast, you guys. Having a blast if you can't tell. Get my hands nice and wet. He might have come unhooked. He sure has. Look at that. Pudgy little guy. See ya, buddy. All right, well, we're gonna get back in there. Well, people, I'll say that we definitely hit our goal. The point wasn't to come out here and catch like a huge fish or anything like that. The goal for today was to randomly generate spots with this Sketchy app, investigate to see if there's even water to fish, find the water, and fish it, and try to catch fish. And dude, we nailed it right on the head. That's so cool, man. And the fact that all these spots I've never been to any of these places, so you know, a lot of the times I get lost in the idea of like, I want to catch my next PB, I want to catch a huge fish, but sometimes it's just about having fun. And today I had so much fun trying new areas and just getting out there. I really encourage you to just get out there and just try new spots. I'm not going to say that Randonautica is going to work for everyone, and I don't know, man, it's kind of like a crapshoot, you know, but it is another tool to try, and it worked for me today. So give it a shot if you'd like. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. But if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. and hit that sub button if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.